Hello again, welcome to the latest edition of Indian Ocean Songs. Thanks to everyone subscribing to the YouTube channel as well as checking out these reels on Instagram. So we're going to look at, well, essentially two records, but they're heavily connected, as you'll hear in a moment and as we'll discuss over the course of this short video. So the two records are this one by Rum Daranoi, Thai vocalist, and this one, Indian soundtrack. The song on this particular soundtrack we're going to listen to is by Lata Mangeshkar. So I'm going to play you both tracks first, and then I'll talk a little bit about them as to why I feel it's significant and it's worth focusing on. So this is the Lata Mangeshkar one first. So that track's called Tanai Men, and it's from a movie called Jawab. I'm going to play you the Thai song, as I say, by Rum Daranoi. So as is hopefully obvious, it's the same track, or it's the same backing track at least, one with the Thai vocal, one with the Hindi vocal. The Thai one's the one I found first, and you can see the sleeve, it looks really intriguing. I assumed it was for a Thai film, except of course the title's just there, Jawab, and I just didn't clock it because I guess I was mesmerised by all the Thai script on the front. I was in Aden in the south of Yemen a couple of years later for work, and I went to an antique shop on the search for records. They produced a large box of Bollywood 45s, and this was the first one I picked out. As you can see, Jawab is on the front there. I listened to it and I was like, oh, I know this. This is a familiar song to me already. And then, of course, I realised, well, this must be the original. How did it work? Did EMI India send the backing track to Thailand for it to be revoiced? Because some of the Bollywood films at that time were redubbed and revoiced for the local market. No way to know, of course, but that's just my guess. And that's, I presume, how this connection happened. In terms of the 45s being in Aden, the British actually invaded Yemen in the 1800s, or the south of Yemen, because they wanted to capture the port for the East India Company as a refueling station between Aden and Mumbai, as it is now. And that meant there was a lot of back and forth between Aden and Mumbai. Obviously not just the British, local people would travel and intermarry as well, which explains why there was a large connection of Indian music, which I then stumbled across. I think why this is significant for me, as much as it's slightly unremarkable, because that's how commercialism works. Something becomes popular somewhere, and sometimes it's reconfigured for another market in another part of the world. But finding these two records in such different places, one in Thailand, one in the Arab Peninsula, again, it talks about the connectivity that I find interesting about the whole Indian Ocean region, and how it all links up, and how cultures are shared, and how music and ideas travel, which is kind of the point of this video series. We're going to finish now with listen to the Thai version, which was the first one that I found. This is Rum Daranoi, and it's called Phai Yen, which means cold fire in Thai. Hope you enjoy this, and see you next time.
วันกล้ามฝันฝันหวานดวงหรือไทยอยากแอบใจใกล้ใจเอาใจคุยจูจีจูจีเบาๆแม้ยามนอนยังสะท้อนวันวันกล้ามฝันฝันหวานดวงหรือไทยอยากแอบใจใกล้ใจเอาใจคุยจูจีจูจีเบาๆโอ้สุดที่รักสุดจริงยามลมกระซิบยอดไม้ดังดวงใจกระซิบรักชื่นรักสองเราหวนให้ฝันถึงกันผูกพันสายใยยามใดเห็นหน้ากันรันจวนใจยามไกลก็ฝันถึงกันเหมือนโซ่พันหัวใจรักเจ้าขารักเจ้าขาอย่านายรักอย่าหายหนีละไปไกลตาอยู่แห่งไหนไกลสุดฟ้าจะอยู่ป่าอยู่เขาฝันรักซึ้งอบอุ่นรักเจ้าขารักเจ้าขาอย่านายรักอย่าหายหนีละไปไกลตาอยู่แห่งไหนไกลสุดฟ้าจะอยู่ป่าอยู่เขาฝันรักซึ้งอบอุ่นมาสิรักเจ้าขามาสิดวงใจฝันคร่ำครวญรันจวนจริงดังถูกสิ่งให้ใจปั่นป่วนหวนให้ฝันถึงกันผูกพันสายใยยามใดเห็นหน้ากันรันจวนใจยามไกลก็ฝันถึง